We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, big dog Sawyer gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But
drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2022 Washington Nationals.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you'd get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Colton Wong, one of the more dynamic middle infielders in our sport. Ability to turn a double play, bazooka arm from a second baseman.
Leading off tonight for Baltimore, the left fielder, Curtis Romo.
First offering on its way. Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:06.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening.
He's coming. Hit me. 2.
now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Batting second, the right fielder, Doug Monroe.
Standing in now, Doug Monroe, as he hits one on a line to left field. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. Here's Manny Machado now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
13, Manny Machado.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. One and one. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sandoval has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Hold on to it.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Brister, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Eric Brister.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
The 0-2. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Here's the 0-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Number 20 recovers, and that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Gennett.
First pitch on its way. In there, strike one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Mark Sawyer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. And he'll step off. One and 0 pitch on the way. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Gennett on at first, nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Josh Hernandez.
In now, Josh Hernandez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Hernandez, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And he lays off for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. The 1-2. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Softly hit to the left side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Eat it. No runner. No runner.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Chris Owings now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Just missing here. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-1.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get two. Wrong for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Keith Walsh, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 0-1 count. The pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Row. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Ready on 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Sandoval has a play. And that's the third out. Orioles settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Orioles 1 and the Nationals nothing. Digging in, Doug Monroe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Doug Monroe.
First offering on its way.
1-1-1.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready now for Baltimore, Manny Machado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Machado.
A ball and no strikes.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Brister, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Hit high and deep to left field. Sawyer going back on it.
2-2-2.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
No runner, no runner. Cut it.
And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Now the 0-1 goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
The catcher, number 40, Mark Feller.
Into the box now, Mark Feller, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready on 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The O's lead this thing 1-0. The pitcher, Big Dog Sawyer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Sawyer leads off first with 1 away. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Leading off the inning, Josh Hernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Cut hold, eat it.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Heath Walsh will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Got him to go down swinging there. Heath Walsh goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now batting, Curtis Domaromo.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, Curtis Domaromo.
Here comes the first pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And a step off. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail it here 3-1. Stepping in, Doug Monroe will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
That one's in there. 3-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
The pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Sawyer is over. He's got it 1 away. Striding into the box, Manny Machado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ready once again, Eric Brister. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Machado, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. He's running. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. Now in the box, Scooter Gennett. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's set, and the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Orioles leave one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Big Dog Sawyer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off.
Into the box now, Mark Feller. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Ball one, taken just off the inside. The 1-1 home. Line towards center field. Marisnick patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
In the air now, out to left. Moving under it, Sawyer. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Chris Owings. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Skied into straightaway right. Sandoval is under it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Score holds. It's 3-1. And now for Washington,
the
big dog Sawyer.
Big dog Sawyer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left, but foul. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One and 2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left on base. On Doug Lucas is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Doug Lucas.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. At the plate, Curtis Stomoromo.
Now that left fielder, Curtis Stomoromo.
Here comes the first pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now batting, right fielder, Doug
Into the box, Doug Monroe. Swing and a line drive.
Two.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Eat it.
Into the box, Manny Machado. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Here we go. Relay. Hold. Nobody.
So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Comes set with the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit.
Here it comes. 4-4.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2. On his way out to the mound now to Washington.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
Time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Nationals win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Big dog Sawyer pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.